Hello, everybody. I'm Cole Brumbelow, and I'm here with Ariel Monroe, founder and promoter for Lawton Drag Entertainment. And first up, you've got an event coming up. You want to kind of tell us about what it is and more about it for people who'd want to attend?
Absolutely. So this Saturday we have our pageant. It's a state pageant. We've opened it up to be a regional, so anyone from across the U.S. can come and compete. It is Miss Gay Oklahoma USofA Newcomer 2026.
And with all of the pageants that go on nationally and statewide, what's different about this one that y'all are excited for, anticipating?
So there's actually a sort of time limit for this pageant because it can be intimidating when you're starting new to drag to jump in with the season queen. So we really try to facilitate a good community in a way that these younger performers can come in and gain the experience and confidence to compete without having sort of a shadow of um, doubt that can come from going up against someone who's been doing it, say, 20 years.
And so, people who come out to attend, maybe it's their first show, maybe it's just, this competition unique in itself. What can they expect when they come out?
A lot of sparkle, a lot of fun, a lot of high energy. These newcomers do not play, so even though it says newcomer, they come for blood. They come to make sure that they make their presence known and to have a great time. So we'll have great music. The theme is heroes, villains, and vixens. So for presentation, everyone has to come as their favorite hero, villain, and or vixen.
And for this event, is it statewide competitors or it just from the area? How does that work?
So we have statewide, we actually have from other states as well. We have someone from Texas as well as Massachusetts coming to compete. So it's open to everyone who wants to dip their toe in pageantry.
And for reference, where does it go from here after this competition's over?
So it will go to nationals. So every prelim goes up to nationals. So last year, I believe they had about 40 contestants from across the U.S. competing, and that will be in July in Texas.
Alrighty, and we know that this is going to be your last event as promoter for Lawton Drag Entertainment. We know you're one of the founders, so can you kind of speak on what it's like preparing for this as your last show to promote?
So luckily, I've had experience in the military as well as running Lawton Drag for 5 years now. So preparing it was just making sure that our lists are organized, everything's good, reaching out to people. It was definitely a bittersweet experience because I want to include everyone as much as I possibly can, but I also don't want to keep people here till 5 in the morning with how many performers I want to include and stuff. So finding a balance of how many people to bring in and to make sure that everything runs smoothly and concisely has been the most difficult thing to do.
Gotcha. And aside from just drag, obviously you came from Fort Sill and you're here living in the community and you've been here for a while helping run these shows, not just the people who perform, but for the community itself. What has that meant for you over the years?
It's meant everything. I'm also the junior vice commander of this post as well, up until I leave. And being able to have benefits where, we're able to raise, including like bar sales and stuff, like over 20 grand for the VFW, which is a nonprofit to make sure that our veterans are taken care of, to make sure that everyone feels seen and safe. And that's why I love the VFW is while we have some opposition, of course, for the most part, everyone has been so supportive and so helpful. So it's meant everything to be able to make those connections with people who come to the shows or to bring a little sparkle and glitter to their life.
Awesome. And just before we kind of get to the final details, is there anything else you want to say, with you leaving and, this being your last show to promote?
I just want to say thank you to everyone who I've got to meet and talk with and make those connections with. It's been one of the best experiences of my life, and I know nothing's going to be able to replace it, and I'm just grateful.
Awesome. And so for last minute details, time, day, prices, anything like that, location, venue, everything.
Gotcha. So Saturday, doors open at 9 o'clock. It is Miss Gay, Oklahoma USofA Newcomer, and it is $10 at the door, and it is 18 and up.
Awesome. And right here at the VFW?
Yep, VFW 5263.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us and sharing more about the event.
All right, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Awesome.